Hello everyone, it's Akosombo. Thank you for coming along. I'm overwhelmed by all the people who already are here. Thanks for the follow, Lane Wolf. Thank you for visiting my stream. Thank you, Luckless. Thank you, Squidgeneer, Vinny, Blacko, Julie, Christopher was here, and I hope Falstro, of course, Falstro's here as well. And yeah, that's my first stream. I hope everything will go pretty well. I'm looking forward to this. I love playing The Witcher, so that's a good start, I think. And I hope I won't have too many technical issues. I want to thank Luckless and Aumami first of all, because they helped me quite a bit setting this whole thing up. Dealing with all the OBS settings, and I have no idea about any of this, as you might notice. So I don't want to waste too much time. Just wanted to know, how are you guys doing today? Are you doing well? I'm a little bit nervous, but other than that, I'm feeling quite well. Had a good sleep, good day. Had my coffee. I had something to eat, and now I'm ready to start some witchery. Doing great. Wonderful. Thank you. So I might have already peaked in my streaming career, so I'm considering stopping this now. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. I'm really excited. I actually am. I prepared for this now for a couple of weeks, I think, and got some equipment. Tried all kinds of settings. Got a new internet connection. All this good stuff. So now I'm excited to go. If there are any problems with the sound or any other issues, just let me know, and I try to fix it. And now I want to jump into the game. As I had a little test stream a few weeks ago, so I'm not at the start of the game, but I only played the tutorial for those who did not see or did not play or see The Witcher before. During the tutorial, Geralt the Witcher, the protagonist of this game, was found nearly dead in front of his home castle of Kaer Morhen. He lost his memory during the process, was rescued, but then, as it is in most of the stories, tragedy hit and the castle was attacked. Now we're looking for the evil bastards, trying to find out what is going on, retrieve the Witcher mutagens, and also get our memory back. So let's see. Yeah, mic seems a bit clipping a bit. Okay. A bit further away. I can do that. Is it better now? Yeah, dropping the gain a little bit. So let's see if this works. As you all can see, we are at the tavern in the outskirts of Vizima. Wonderful, seems good. Great. So the last time the test stream ended perfectly with a game crash when I was clearly beating the fistfighting champion, and obviously I was not losing to him. Not at all. But then the game crashed, so the perfect gameplay was lost. I won't fight him again now. I will spare him for a little, and then I will continue first talking to all the people we can talk to here in the tavern. We're just into this little town, the outskirts of Vizima. We saved this boy, Alvin, from a gang of ghost dogs called Barghists, and now we might talk to Shani.
Did you want to ask me something?
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about
It's
them?
been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
You should talk to the Reverend. He might have some information.
Hello, Hypatia. Thanks for checking in. Really appreciate it. Okay, so this was a quick conversation.
Did you want to ask me something?
What? It's not going all to shit. What are you talking about? Can someone ban Luckless again? That's not nice. What brings you to the village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Okay, so what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
Yes, I'm already doing this, but I think we already
We'll speak later.
talked about everything. I should say I played this game before, but it's a long time ago. It's probably 3 or 4 years ago I played it. Really enjoyed it, of course, that's why I'm playing it again. And I also watched Christopher Ott play it. I think I watched his playthrough even twice, if I recall correctly. So I know quite a bit about this game, I think, but I probably forgot most of it anyway. Oh, Christopher Ott is wanting to be my mod. I'm not sure. I mean, Christopher, you did fire me for my puns. I did not forget that, and it still hurts. So I will consider it. It's a nice offer. Oh, now Luckless also wants to be a mod. Okay.
Who's this?
Let's talk
What
to
do
the
you want?
innkeeper, and I
Give
will
me a
think
beer.
about all the.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right, I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
So maybe I need a mod off to decide whether to give the mod role to Luckless and or Christopher Ott. Maybe the others have. Who do you want to have as a mod? Who do you want to decide of who gets banned, who gets blocked, timed out? Who should have the power? Ott or Luckless? Or both? Bit afraid of that. So let's talk to the innkeep first and concentrate on the game a little bit. I'm a witch.
I'm a witcher.
Ah, by the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay, I'll speak with him.
What can I do for you?
Why all the gloom?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Okay, great. So I
It's
have a
time I
place
was
to
on my way.
sleep, but it also end the
I will
conversation.
not play dice.
Sure,
I'm broke. Another day, perhaps.
a fine opportunity to recover your
Okay.
losses.
Tried that. That's why.
Let me share something with you. I have no idea how to make someone a mod. That's why I'm delaying the whole discussion a little bit. So if the person
I do
who
for
can
you?
tell me how to give the role to someone, please let me know, and maybe you even earn the status of mod. So, I'm looking for someone who stayed at this
Looking
inn.
for someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right. I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay. Slash mod and then the name. Okay. Oh, the suspense. Now you have to guess who won this contest. I did type it with my forehead. I'm very good with my eyebrows from when I broke both of my arms, but my second computer is right next to me, to be honest. It's a bit far away. Now I have 2 mods already.
Yes, for
That's
you,
awesome.
5 orange.
This is going way better than I expected. No game crashes so far. I have 2 mods. I haven't been banned from Twitch.
Another day, perhaps.
A fine opportunity to recover your losses.
I'm very happy. So, who can I talk to here? We can talk to Declan Luvarn as well.
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial.
Will you take the job?
I take the job. Of course I will. I'm a witcher.
All right.
I need the gold.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Just asking out of curiosity, how do I unmod someone? Asking for a friend.
Any news?
Okay. So,
Nothing yet.
no news yet. We can also talk to another one, but I'm looking for her. There she goes. Vesna Hood. Probably the sister of Robin Hood, I expect.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Beer. Beer is always
I'll bring
good.
it in a minute. You're quite a talker.
Oh god, they are already drunk with power. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What have I done? Those are the times I will remember when I invent a time travel machine. So, yeah, forgive me. Your beauty rendered me speechless.
Forgive me. Your beauty rendered me speechless.
Oh, but you know how to compliment a woman, handsome.
Aww. So we already made friends with her, I think. She has some food and some alcohol. Alcohol not only is it very tasty, but in this game we will need this for brewing our potions as well, so it's pretty important. There's the fist fighting going on, but for now I might go outside. Oh, no, there's Kalkstein. Ah, it's nice to meet him.
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem, then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, a pun every 5 minutes. That's pretty harsh. I don't let you clock block my puns. That's not how this works. But I will provide some puns, at least I try to. So, what can we answer? Oh, Karkstein, this effer, Christopher Ott says. Why? I like Karkstein. He's a bit of a strange fella, but I like him. So, you don't like a local. They say you need ghoul blood. So I think we could have got a contract for the ghoul blood, but for some reason you already know this. So let's...
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies. Be quick about it.
New journal entry, Karkstein.
What brings you
I will
here?
look later into the journal things when we gathered some more and probably read. I will at least read the journal entries for the persons. I think they're quite interesting. So, you don't look like a local.
You don't look like a local?
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, which a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific...
It was a good pun.
Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
They're doing a great job so far.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a
the
pass.
Joker from Arkham.
I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Origins, I think.
They
Yes,
must
Arkham
admit
Origins
me, they
and
must.
poster for The Last Jedi. I may or may not have watched the movie once or twice or even more often. You googled Akosombo and it says it's a small town in Ghana. Well, there's also Akosombo Dam and I think a river, but you're getting close. I think Dutch Alex once came up with the right answer on where I got my name from, so maybe you can get it too. Just Google a little bit more, it's not that hard. Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That's also my
explains
oil wrestling name.
Don't
That's
take offense.
true.
I'm merely curious.
Need any help from a witcher? I might know a guy.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
No, well, okay. I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to.
Yes. I'm very
Here I thought the
interested in
locals
your
had no
science.
interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha!
Douglas, you would win.
Typically short-sighted.
you
Witcher,
would
alchemy
be
is
1
the
point
mother
ahead
of
of
all
Odd
sciences.
in the
And do you
mod
know
race.
why?
How
For
about
it
that?
allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for
might
your
make you
thoughts
the mod
and
mod.
feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject
No
before the
hydroplanet,
peasants
no.
decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases? Let's learn something here, okay? It's not just about fun. It's not just about making puns. But now it's about hard facts and science.
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
Yeah.
You need equipment
All
to
about
obtain
that
the correct
basis.
distillate. I myself use an attenator coupled with an alembic and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have
Kappa?
a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Where do I get the ingredients?
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself,
Yes,
you'll need books
all his
containing
bases are
drawings
belong
and
to us.
descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they
Damn
rip
it!
you off.
Christopher
When
Hart
I
wins.
require
Christopher
monster
Hart
tissue
leads
or
1-0
organs,
against
well,
Luckless
I
Lovelace
hire a
in the mod
witcher
race.
or a hunter.
Did you ask Dutch Alex?
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire,
Sorry,
so
Luckless,
I
he won
encourage you to
fair and
experiment,
square.
modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method
Probably,
in science.
So, but there's more to the story. I came up with the nickname because every year there's a kind of a big fair that's like the Oktoberfest, but in the north of Germany and more of a maritime setting at the sea. And there are always lots of little stores with food from all over the world, like, I don't know, kangaroo meat burgers and, for example, beer from Ghana. And I liked the beer probably only because I was drunk. And the next day, I needed a nickname for some kind of account. And I thought I might take this because it's never taken. Whenever I have to sign up for something, this nickname is always free. And so I stuck with it now for over 10 years.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
No, we're done here.
Farewell.
Enough science for today.
I will not play
So
dice.
now,
Sure.
I'm broke. Another day, perhaps.
A fine opportunity to recover your losses.
Tried that. That's why I'm broke.
if
You
this
don't
were
look like one to be
the
lucky
dice
at
poker,
love, but I wager your luck
prediction
excels
starts.
at dice.
oh
I know
yes,
a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat
oh yes,
you.
it is.
An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
I never ate kangaroo. I wanted to, but there was a big lane front of the store thing, but I ate antelope, which was pretty nice. It was covered in African spices and like on a little piece of corn, I think. So it tasted pretty good. Although antelope, I'm not the biggest fan of the animal. I'm more pro-lope.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vizima.
And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new
important
Narracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
Hairy Bear was my nickname in high school.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen
Thank you,
such ill
Lepus.
look on
That's
a man.
good.
He lost a lot of orans.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Yeah, that new internet really helps out with it. Especially because now I pay less than before and have like 16 times of the speed I had before, so it helps, yeah. However, the retro old school charm of a 180p stream is lost, so I apologize for that. So now I think I will leave the tavern and see what's going on outside of it. Get some fresh air. Oh, and of course it's raining. But I can... No, I can't. I thought I could get some contracts here. No. Is The Witcher my favorite series? It actually is, yes. For a long time it was Mass Effect, like the usual suspects for a favorite game series or games. But when I played The Witcher 3, it didn't really give me a choice. At least for my taste, The Witcher 3 is almost the perfect game. And I loved the first Witcher. I never played the second Witcher, actually, only watched a couple of playthroughs of it. Because I never, for a long time I did not have a gaming PC and never owned an Xbox, so I never played that. Maybe I can do it in the future. Actually, I'm planning on doing it. But yeah, Witcher is for sure my favorite series.
Greetings.
It's also one of my favorite book series.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
Right to the
Calm
point.
down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima invented a ghastly design for dwarves.
What's so innovative
I'm from Germany,
about that?
Christopher.
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists or firebrands, you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
It's a beautiful beard. Do you trade
Do you
with them?
trade with them?
Fuck off! You won't provoke me.
I think that's a Scottish accent. Most of the dwarves have Scottish accent.
Army life's tough.
Army life is tough, that's right. So we have a traveler here. Can we talk to him?
I may have heard of your brotherhood.
Okay, seems nice. Vizima herbalist. Do you have
Greetings.
anything?
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Squidgeneer just predicted the future, so I may let the awkward silence linger for a little bit. Now, what's with the plague?
What's with this plague?
What
Do
of
I
it?
need a flu
Tis
shot?
some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
Oh yeah,
My
that's
grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Right. Oh, nice,
Yes?
nice camera shot. Tell me about the beast.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Yes. So, yeah, are there any bandits on the outskirts? That would be good
Any
to
bandits in the outskirts?
I hope
Indeed.
not.
They call
What?
themselves the militia and extort bribes.
Damn it.
Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
know. Of course, the Reverend knows. So, on the weekend when I visited my family, I watched Spotlight. So I now know that basically the Reverend has to be a bad guy. Even though I played the game before, but... And Spotlight is a great game. So now let's see what he sells to us. He is selling books. And books are pretty important in this game because by buying and reading them you learn about new herbs and monsters, and that will help you greatly in some fights, because then you know the weaknesses and strength of the monsters, and also you can collect new plants. So, but we barely have any coin at the moment. We only could sell some food, and I think I will do this. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Fish, I don't need that. Mutton legs, no. With this internet connection, I don't want any lag. Fish, no. A bun, bread, goat's milk, and ham. Well, I think I keep the ham sandwich. That sounds nice. Geez, I don't remember anything from this game. It's long since I played it. Yeah, Lane Wolf. It's for me actually pretty long as well. My download is at 400. What's that? 400 Mbits, right? I'm not good with this. And my upload is at around 25 Mbits. So now what do I want to do? Let's see what the journal can tell us. Or just read the journal for Corkstein. Corkstein! This absent-minded alchemist seems nice, but it is obvious that scientific theories are of greater concern to him than the more prosaic aspects of life. Yeah, that's really good. I'm currently outputting 3,500. It is. It was recommended by me by the good old Luckless and Aumame. Declan Luvarden. Probably need Vinny to spell that correctly. I met Declan Luvarden, a rich merchant from Nilfgaard, at an inn in the outskirts. Luvarden seems a resourceful and wealthy man with extensive contracts. He lives in the trade quarters of Vizima. During the day he can be found on the dike, from where he runs his business. On my mobile it looks good, stream is crisp, on my TV too. Great, awesome. Alvin! Oh boy, Alvin. Oh boy, this boy, oh boy. A boy named Alvin managed to escape the Barghest attack which cost his foster mother her life. As a result of the shock, he started to divine the future and uttered the prophecy of Ithlin, I think. I suppose Alvin is a source. He has magical powers he cannot control. That's a good bet. Oh, Alvin. What a ride we will go on with him. The Professor. One of the leaders of the Salamandra attack on Kermon was a man called the Professor, who seemed to be a cunning assassin. The other leader was a mage. Well, It turned out that the assault on Kermon was not the Professor's first foul deed. The arrest warrant shows clearly that my opponent is a wanted man. We want them. Shani. Oh, Shani. That's a way more pleasant face than this guy. Shani. Soon after I arrived in the outskirts, I met Shani, an acquaintance from a long time ago, in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, her passion, and she had plenty to do in the outskirts, so there was no time for small talk. I got the impression that this sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Oh yes, they all do like The Witcher. Tris Marigold. So we have an update on this, but since the last stream was more of a test stream, I will read it as a whole. Tris Marigold. Along with me and the other witches, Tris fought in the defense of Kermoin. The sorcerer stood against the mysterious mage, one of the leaders of the assault. She was injured and lost consciousness. Ironically, Tris is allergic to magic, and she can only be administered natural healing potion. Something we also learn in, I think, the third book of the Witcher series. Tris Marigold is my friend. You can put it that way. She saw me die, and my return to the world of the living surprised her. Tris is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows the Kermon witches. She is one of the few people who know the way to the fortress. I have a feeling Tris likes me a lot. Oh yes, she does. After Leah's funeral, the sorceress teleported to Vizima. She decided to use the extensive contacts and search for information on Salamandra. Tris promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizima. Oh hey Tris. Oh, what might this be? Let's click on that. Oh my god. That's a nice kitty. Very nice kitty and pleasant view. Let's go to Vesna. Oh, another beautiful face. Vesna, a barmaid from the tavern in the outskirts. Vesna is quite a determined girl. She sells food and alcohol. That's all we need. All we need. Could be Cosmo. Luckless, what is Cosmo doing there? Oh no. So let's ignore it for now. Yeah, let's finish this off quickly. The inn in the outskirts was established to cater to the needs of travelers and merchants headed for Vizima. The owner has surrounded it with a high palisade. Although the inn doesn't feature extravagant comforts, it is a safe place to spend the night and eat a meal. The innkeeper also offers a wide selection of alcohol. It is a favorite meeting place for the inhabitants of the outskirts, so there's always someone to talk to or dice with. We haven't played dice yet. Then we learn something about Temeria. Oof, that's quite a lot. I think we will learn about Temeria, the kingdom of Temeria, anyway, when we follow the story, so I don't think it's so important to read it right now. Oh. I have to check Blacko's message. Is it family friendly? Yeah, he's just talking about cats. So, no problem. So, the outskirts. Like any large city, Vizima has also its outskirts. Near the city walls stand the houses of townspeople who could not afford to live in the city or could not stand the stench of its gutters. A little further out among the fields and meadows, peasants have their thatched-proof homes. Unfortunately, the hard times have left their mark on the outskirts. Many houses are vacant, their owners killed in the war, slain by monsters, or taken by the plague, which ravages the area. So now, I just wanted to look what quest we have. We have the quest for Luvaden. I have to find Luvaden's companion in the cavern beneath the city walls. That we can only do after we have access to Vizima. Of monsters and men, I must see the Reverend if I want to solve the mysteries of the outskirts. Yeah, we have to talk to him. The Bargus contract. I must collect 10 Bargus skulls for Abigail. We will do that. The Drowner contact. 3 Drowner brains for the Reverend. We have a Ghoul contract for Corkstein, but it's not active. Also, we have Salamandra's Tail, talking to the Reverend again, and Wanted. Maybe I can find the Professor's enemy by speaking to some city guards in Vizima. And also an ongoing quest with the Butcher secrets. So let's have a look at the map. Where do we have to go? We are right here. There is Abigail's hut, the crypt, Reverend's house, and cave beneath city wall. So I think I will move to Abigail's hut first and see if I can find something around here. So I'm not sure how I pull out my sword. Alright everyone, I have to go start my stream. I have a great one, the Akazami, you're doing awesome. Thank you, Christopher. Have a fun time streaming as well. Let's see, can we find something here? Can I go inside here? Yeah, an abandoned hut. Okay, now I'm looking. I forgot on how to pull out my weapon. So draw, steel sword, Q, and E. I should be able to do that. Why? I'm not there. Maybe I can only do that in combat. It's been a while. So let's see. We have the clothing rack. Is that something? A red shawl, a gift. That's pretty good. Can give that to another person. If I press Alt, I can see which things I can interact with. But for now, there's nothing else here. Some children playing. Door to abandoned house. Another abandoned hut. Will you be raiding Oddstream when you're done? Maybe, if I find out how to raid people. False row. But I don't know if he can handle such a flood of viewers at one time. I mean, I don't want to make him uncomfortable, nervous or anything. So I will think about it. Witch's hut. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Here's the door. Abandoned hut. Is she inside? No, that does not look very pleasant to me. A valuable ring, that's nice. Can be sold or given to someone, that's good. And some orens, the currency of the Kingdom of Temeria. So we also have some flint to make some fire, which is great as well. Game paused. Oh, what's going on here?
Stomach hurts.
Stomach.
Witch. My
Sick
stomach
face.
hurts. Said witch.
Okay. I just ignore him. Maybe he's contagious. Shouldn't be worried about that as a witcher, but hey. Before I talk to her, I will, of
wonder
course,
what this man-shaped doll is for.
this place. A man-shaped doll, okay. Man-shaped doll of oakum and wax. I wonder what the witch used it is for. Yeah, I wonder as well. More flint. A laundry basket with a shawl. And an old chest with a book. An invitation to magic. A book addressed to young adepts of the art. It deals with the basics of magic and witcher science. That might be helpful, so let's read it. Monstrums. I won't read this now. I think after that I might die of thirst. So, but it will also be in our glossary, so if anyone dies to read it, maybe we can check back on it later. But now we talk to Abigail.
Oh my, a witcher.
Oh my, oh
Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault.
Sure.
Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill.
Legit.
They take me for a whore when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
Okay. Anything else?
What do you want?
I found your notice.
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Barghest skulls?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hurry then.
Okay. Oh.
What do you want?
Bumped into her. Can I ask you something?
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry two. A silver blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Well, about
Both
that.
are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
I know
true.
of an ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll
Does
cause
Geralt have
grievous
an
harm
axe at
even
his
to
waist?
specters.
What is this sauce?
The formula will cost
Yeah,
you.
he has an
50 points.
axe. I picked it up in the prologue. But I won't use it. I will probably sell it, but it's good because I forgot to sell it earlier. Thank you for reminding me, Lane Wolf. Yeah, do we have 30 orns? I don't know. Let's try. Yeah, I want to.
You'll need Nazen
go,
salt, Gnatzid's acid, winestone, and lard. I can sell you these ingredients.
Thanks.
You can replace the Nazen salt with hellebore petals if you wish.
Okay, that's good, Hellebore. You can also rest here without paying 5 orens. So let's have a look. Okay, Formula Spectre Oil. Nice. So yeah, that's the axe. So our witch's steel sword. So she has some books as well, but we can't really do anything right now. We're poor. Really, really poor. So I think for now I have to leave her. And see what's outside. She sounds like my Amazon Echo and it's messing with me. Yes, Hypatia. Maybe I should talk to her more often then? Maybe she is your Amazon Echo. Yeah, for now let's move in the direction of the Reverend's house. Can we go through here? No, I think we have to go back a bit. There's a barrel. No! Let me through. Oh yes, the barrel. Oh, that's some bottled water, okay. That's something. Something.
Gods, grant me patience.
I could swear I could pull out my sword. Even when running through. But I can't. Why
Stupid game.
can't I? Can't. Weird. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Or does any one of you know what's going on here? Oh, merchant. Maybe I can sell the ring and get some...
Humans and non-humans
Nope.
both pay the
He
double
doesn't
poll
want
tax.
to
A scandal.
speak to me. So we are on the right track. Yes, we are. Bye bye, Hypatia. Thank you for checking in. Traveler. Norwegian village. Peasant
Quite a
woman.
dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Yes, I am. Can we talk to the peasant woman? Oh, I can't.
Greetings, handsome traveller.
Greetings.
First kind words I've heard around here.
I
That's
like travellers. One showered me with flowers.
Do we have a flower? We could give her the bargain skull. Don't think she likes that too much. No, we don't have flower right now. Not sure if the shawl would work.
Put
Can
that
try.
away.
Okay. That's the usual reaction. But let's take a look inside this hut. Another peasant woman, a peasant. Is here something to loot? An old chest. More flint. Great. With all this flint, I probably could light Vizima on fire. More flint and more food. With all the flint and food, I might just want to start a tavern business of my own. Selling some chicken legs, having a nice bonfire inside. Doesn't sound too bad considering we're fighting monsters all day. Another book, Swamp Monsters, a bestiary describing swamp monsters, the drowner, the drowned death, and the bloodsuger. But let's read it if we can. Yes. This will give us some entries on former mentioned monsters. And when we encounter them, we can check which
What a
weaknesses and strengths they have. So now, yeah, continue walking towards the Reverend. Multiple quest leaders there. There's a cat. Hello, cat. I can't talk to the cat. Beggar, old woman. Oh no, this old woman reminds me of Shani's grandma. That will be a wench to meet. Oh, looking forward to that encounter. And the peasant. More loot. Wardrobe, some orange. Why are those peasants so poor? They could have some valuable things in their houses. More beer and flint, of course. On the outskirts. Am I on the right track here? I think I am. Good.
Hi, me.
look inside here as well. Cabin woman. Cupboard. So I just assume that I can't take out my weapons right now. Now that I think of, I think I can only do it during the night when there's dangers of monsters, and during the day I can't do it. The reason I want to do it is because you run a little faster when you have your weapons out.
What are you? A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
Hello, militia.
We need to see
Our
you're
name is
not
Geralt.
ill.
I'm immune.
Yes.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Well, you look foul but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
Oh boy.
I'm not playing that.
I think this town might be safe with such courageous and masterfully skilled inhabitants.
That seems satisfactory.
Yeah, Lane, what? Armed with a wooden rake on his back. I was afraid for a second. I thought he wanted to throw down, and that could have been our first major test. But we avoided this situation with good diplomacy. The grandma...
Have you seen my granddaughter, Vesna?
Yeah, we have seen her.
I fear for my granddaughter. She's not home and it's late.
It's not that late. She might be a bit senile. Or maybe
Don't
she's
get
talking
killed.
about a quest. Don't know. We'll see. So that's the Reverend, but now that we're in this little outskirt town section, I wanted to check the other houses first. Oh, there's a lot to loot. Another dagger, but I can't take it. Torch and more flint. Of course, we take the flint. Have enough of those. Basic alchemy. That sounds good. That's that. By Master Jeremiah. If I recall correctly, there are plenty of books in the Witcher series by this Master Jeremiah. So
I'd better go.
it's a pretty successful author. Just town people. Can look inside the wardrobe. Oh, some alcohol Toussaint red. Toussaint, of course, the very nice area in the second Witcher 3 DLC. And now... I think I'd just talk to the Reverend, get it over with. Doesn't he look nice? Kind of looks like Saruman from Lord of the Rings. Could have... His beard could be a bit whiter, but other than that... Maybe it's Christopher Lee.
Begone, devil's breed!
Calm yourself, priest.
That's nice.
I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
Oh, yes.
You're troubled by a beast?
Oh,
Not your business.
This kind of...
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Okay.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar.
Berengar?
He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
So Lane Wolf is saying, I like the alchemy system in Witcher. Potions, alts, etc. make you feel that you are really preparing for the hunt like Geralt in the books. Yeah, I really like that too. In other games I barely used the alchemy or potions system because for the most part they are not really necessary to beat the game. Like for example in the Elder Scrolls series, which I do like, but I never used the alchemy system, brewing potions, or even some supporting spells or something like that. Never really used it. You could just run into a battle if you a warrior and you're fine. And what I really liked about The Witcher is that you, not only are you encouraged to prepare, but you have to, because some fights are pretty tough without preparation, and you have to know what monsters you're fighting, and that's why I like, for example, that you have the glossary where you can look up the monsters, you acquire the books, you learn about the monsters, you encounter them later, and then you can read which weaknesses and strength they have and plan accordingly. So I really like that system as well. So I'm not another Witcher? Yeah, that's curious.
Another Witcher?
Nervous gaze. The face of a killer. He elicited no more trust than you do.
No trust needed. Only a job.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
Yes.
The eternal fire,
Eternal
blasphemer.
fire!
You can be sure it will scare off beasts. For it has been said that though his soul be in darkness, and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
Like the illusion assassins in Skyrim, slap the poison on the dagger, go invisible and go to town. Yeah, that's right. I mean, of course you could use those skills and potions and poisons in Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls series as a whole, but I mean, mostly, especially in Skyrim, I just took my bow, sneaked through every town, every dungeon, and killed one enemy after time, and that's that. So yeah, of course, if you like to do it, but I always found it was more of a hassle than actually helping you on the way. So I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins. That's good. Remind me, what will this start with? Fire on the chapels? No, we heard that. I heard the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners. That's true. But we haven't got the drowner brains yet. And are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire? Yeah, let's ask him if he's a chaplain of the Eternal Fire first.
Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire?
Yes, heathen. Only the eternal fire can save us from the white frost.
Really?
So says the prophecy of Ithleen, the elven witch.
Is that so?
The old world will die, to be born again from a seed that will not sprout, but burst into flames.
You seem to contradict yourself.
You mock me, Witcher? So tell me, who gave you leave to meddle in the affairs of humans? You, an emotionless mutant. Answer! Who?
Well, Geralt seems very impressed by his speech, so let's answer with a witty comment.
The Eternal Fire, no doubt.
Return to your dark life, heathen.
One more thing. After I insulted you,
One more thing.
I have another thing
Speak
to ask.
quickly.
I am looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another Witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity. And yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait.
Right.
They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
Okay, so we got the signet. Yeah. Do we have to equip it? Or is it equipped automatically? That's a silver ember ring. And I guess it's already equipped, right? Silver ring. Holy flames. Arrest warrant. It seems like it's already basically equipped on its own. So yeah, now we know we have to talk to several people to gain the trust of the village. And now we have to find them first. So, door to the Reverend's house. Let's see what he is hiding in his little hut. Welcome back, Luckless. You missed Cosmo. We are close to the finish. Of course, I could have already finished the game, but I want to take my time, enjoy the ride. And now we are overburdened, which is not so great. So I drop the bomb and take the ember. I think it's more likely. There was a kitty. I can actually show you the kitty, because we suspected that it might be Cosmo, but I couldn't really explain what Cosmo was doing there. Can you explain that like this? Can you explain what Cosmo is doing there? I mean, I'm at a loss for words. Oh, he's a player, okay. Always expected as much from him. More alcohol, great. Even more alcohol. An old shelf, a book. Ithleen's Prophecy. Maybe the most important book in all of the Witcher game and book series. Drop that. Take that, and so because the Ithleen Prophecy is so important, I will try to read it now. I tell you that the time of the sword and axe approaches, the time of the wolf splitted, the time of the white frost and the white light, the time of madness and disdain. Tet Dirath, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with new sun, reborn of the elder blood, of Hen Ikar, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. As to at Esse, so shall it be. Watch for the signs. I will tell you what the signs will be. The earth will run with blood of and shade, the blood of the elves. Yeah, that's the very gloomy start of the book. Luckless on a secret mission. Did you build a snowman? Orange and blueberries, more flint, more orange, and a locked department. A woman, townswoman, townsman, townswoman. A lot of townsfolk around here. Can't go inside there. I am looking for a merchant to sell some stuff and also gain some orange so we can buy more books, because books are the main thing I will spend my orange on, at least in the early part of the game. But for now it's just food. Townswoman, very covered. No more chicken legs, please. I'll take all the chickens. Not all, just a few. Is there a merchant around here? I need some space in my inventory. No. Townwoman, old townswoman. Not much around here, so
Freak or not,
no point in checking it out more. And now you look like a merchant, stallkeeper.
You a witcher?
That's
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much.
Okay. This meat looks odd. What's it from?
This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a
Both.
question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up.
She says. Let's first look at her wares. So it appears to be normal food, but after hearing that it reeks a little bit, I won't buy anything of that. Goose fat. Making some space. Apple juice. I have apple juice on my own here, so no need for apple juice in the game. But I wanted to ask her if she knows more about the other Witcher.
Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the Reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks.
So not
See ya.
much information. Do you think she has two other faces that she's covering on both sides of her head? Luckless asked. Well, she ran away now because it's raining, but I will investigate.
Hide your women!
Witcher, hide your wounds. Possible. Maybe she only has very large ears. Okay, I asked her. Maybe she can tell me something about additional faces or giant ears. But no, it doesn't seem that way.
See ya.
Maybe we can find out more later. Yeah, she could have large ears.
It's raining hard.
It's raining hard. So it's heavy rain and the Witcher combined. Isn't that amazing?
a fine-looking wench.
Yeah, Shani is a fine little wench. No, I can't ask her like this. I'm sorry. I tried my best. Geralt is usually just sleeping with women and not talking to them.
Mickle admits monks and folk with passes. No passage. If you have a letter, find Mickle.
Okay, so we have to talk to Mikkel if we want to... Oh, what's this here? If we want to get into the city. Let's explore this. So, this, for example, would be a plant we can loot or harvest. Not sure what the exact term is, but if we would have read a book about the about this particular plant, we could have harvested, but we haven't yet. So there's a cave entrance that
Whatever
looks...
lives in that cave is far from friendly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we should go inside right now, but I know where we have to go. So let's go over there. while it rains. I feel like the graphics do hold up pretty well for an older game. I mean, of course you can see that it's not brand new, but at least in my opinion it has a nice amount of detail and atmosphere to it. So now we're at the fishing village and there's another fireplace. Oh, will we use the fireplace? Not yet, I think. Chicken. No chicken. Can we enter anything? There's a door. Maybe we can go inside, find out something. A house. Okay, a thug. More thugs. A brawler. Another brawler. And an old chest.
What's that? I'm sleepy.
Can I talk to them?
I fucked a she-elf once.
Nice to know. Thanks for the information. Let's leave this place. Don't feel very good among those brutish type of guys. Oh, something is happening. Bye-bye, Lane. Thanks for lurking, though. So, what's going on here?
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
Why? This beard is nice.
Dance for us, you dwarven bitch.
Yeah, no, we can't let them do that. A nice beard should be saved and cherished. You'd be better off moving along.
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one! Get him, lads! Kill the deviant!
Oh, combat!
You asked for it.
Okay, now it's combat time. So, can I? Yes, I can. So, now I have to find out how to... Oh yes, combat. Oh, I'm melting them. I'm melting them.
They'll park a carriage in your ass when I'm done.
See that? Yes, he's dead. So, switch the attack mode to heavy. Oh no! Now it's working. Yeah, the combat looks pretty chaotic, and it feels very strange at first because I don't know any other game where it's done like that.
You don't look well. Are you hurt?
But as you do it more often, it becomes pretty natural, especially if you use the signs and potions as well. So at first I was a bit skeptic about the combat system. Didn't like it, but after some hours playing it, really is fun, and I actually think it adds to the game.
Let's just say I'm glad to see you, though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Yes.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to.
That sounds
Clear your mind, and maybe some things will come back to you.
Good old Zoltan. Oh, but still, you look like something is bothering you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and Hawkers?
The
Tell me more.
squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, if you are in control of the combat, it's not that bad. It's basically get good. Okay, if you control, everything is fine. Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
Squirrel.
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
Okay, so how are you doing? Except for
You
standing
know
in the
me,
rain
my schemes.
the whole time.
I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
The Breckenrigs?
The
Who are they?
Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon. But my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The Common Cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
So it's still blue? Let's ask again.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
Okay, so we can ask about Mahakam and if there's any profit
From
in that.
Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt!
I need to go, Zoltan.
I need to
But
go,
we can
Zoltan.
talk later.
We'll talk later.
Quest complete. Racists. We beat the racists. No racism. Racism is dead. So we did a good deed here. Saved a good friend. Oh, a dice box. A starter set of dice. Perfect. Minigame addiction. Here I come. There's also a rusty sword. New quest. A game of dice. Another. So let's see. Oh, who are you? Don't mind the dead guys over here. It's not what it looks like. More dice sets. So let's see. I need to find someone who can tell me more about these dice. We also learned something about Berengar and of monsters and men. I must visit the 5 chapels of the Eternal Fire at night and light a flame in each. Yeah, that's our main quest, but we can hold off on that for now. Where did Zoltan go now? I wanted to talk to him. The weather is terrible.
Slashing like a seasoned killer.
This is the weather I grew up with. Rain, gray sky, sadness and despair. Harren Brock.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
You are?
Good day.
Harren Brog, merchant and middleman at your service. What brings you here, Witcher?
What do you have to offer?
The Reverend sent you, I presume?
Of course.
Of course.
Why don't I believe you?
I have to put on the ring. But where was the ring?
We'll talk later.
Didn't see it earlier. So, where... Sword. Let's see. Silver amber ring. Is it this? No. I don't think so, but... Let's put those 2 on. Maybe... Maybe we can do it now?
Of course.
Now? Does it work now?
Take that, but back.
No. But shouldn't the Reverend have given us the right ring, or did I miss something here? I have so much flint, I don't need this shit. Not sure. I thought you gave that to us. Maybe I have to go back to the Reverend then. But first, steal some more stuff, of course. Nothing here. Wardrobe, another book. Against Non-Humans. A pamphlet describing the great conspiracy of non-humans and their schemes over the centuries. It contains many lies, but simultaneously provides some useful information on the elder races. So let's learn something about the elder races. Now we know about elves, dwarves, gnomes. Beggar. Another beggar. And what's inside here? Another brawler, another thug. Chicken.
That bastard called me a thief.
Well, your name is Thug, so it's not a wild guess. Okay, more beer. Trunk. Cabinet. So maybe I did not get the ring from the Reverend because my inventory was full. That could be a reason. Yeah, let's head back then and talk to the Reverend for a second time, I guess. I think I am also able to level up soon, but I wanted to do that when I talk to the other
Speak
guy.
quickly.
So,
Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire?
Yes, heathen. Only the eternal fire can save us from the white frost.
Really?
So says the prophecy of Ithleen, the elven witch.
Is that so?
The old world will die, to be
So we
born.
already heard that.
You mock me, witch.
I will
The Eternal Fire.
answer
Return.
One more.
Speak.
one more thing. Remind me what was the story at the final
Remind
chapter?
me.
At night.
Fine. I hear that.
As long as
I'll return.
hurry. Speak.
Are you a?
Yes.
Really?
So
Maybe
is
if
that
I
the old-
take
you
the
seem
other
you-
option?
I apologize.
Whoso
One more.
speak.
I'll see
No.
you.
This is weird. I'm almost certain that we should have the right ring, but on the other hand, we are full. Our inventory is full again, so. Not in the quest. Items, silver ring, valuable item which can be sold immediately. So, Metanol Rosé, cat wings, finest red shawl, book, sapphire, amber, raspberry juice. More food, beer and alcohol. Here's some scrolls, book. No, it's not here. It's not here. So now we have place in our inventory for sure.
Speak.
Remind. Not
So
fine.
let's
Speak.
I hear.
As long. I'll return. Hurry.
Are you a
Yeah.
really?
So
Is that
you?
you see you? The
Rich.
one more.
Speak.
I'll see you later.
So maybe I'm mistaken. But what if I'm not? Well, I guess I can talk to the other guys first and see if they have something to say, because it's weird though. It is confusing. Well, let's ignore it for now and look for Nico, I think, or the other guys I have to talk to. Oh fuck, there's Harren Brock. So Harren Brock is very important. Important people always have the green names over the head. But he didn't want to talk to us. Maybe I can pay him. Hope it isn't too expensive. So let's talk to him.
Of course.
So that didn't work. Okay. So
There are.
Of course.
let's left click bribe in dialects to set amount and attempt to bribe characters. Ooh. Yeah, 60 orange.
Let's say I believe you.
Okay.
For now.
Seems to work. The Reverend sent me saying he thinks you need a witcher.
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra and throw in 100 orange for my expenses.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra and throw in 100 orange for my expenses.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but if so, you're looking for trouble. It's no matter to me. You have a deal. These damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates. And this is a valuable shipment for a special client.
Where would I find these drowners?
Where would I find these drowners?
Where? At the river's edge. They creep out of the water after dusk.
I see.
Makes sense.
Witcher!
Yes. Listen, I found these strange dice. Looks like
Listen,
warm
I found
handiwork.
these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
Not here. You want to get both of us in trouble?
You're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much contraband in stock.
Survival instinct. I'd rather lay low. The Reverend detests this game.
So you know what it is?
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human make and stink of devilry. Best ask among the dwarves. They must know something.
Thanks for that, at least.
Take that back. Let's say
What do you sell?
Anything, really, but in these hard times, I have a rather limited selection.
Show me.
The customer's always right.
Yeah, maybe we can finally sell some more stuff here. Yes, we can sell the dagger, the axe I don't need. Not high quality base for bombs. I don't really use bombs in this game, so I will sell this as well. We also have some alcohol, but I don't need that. Yeah, I guess that's it for now again. So, but we learned that we have to talk to the dwarves if we want to know some more about the dice. And also we have to kill some drowners for him because he seems to be bothered by them. But I also think we have to go here by night to actually encounter them. So for now I will just walk past here and go to the bridge because I think there will be the next person we need to talk to. Entering new region, Merchant's Bridge. Okay. So, can we loot more huts? Can. Perfect. Loot and levels. That's all we need. Oh. Quicksilver solution, lunar shards, and ducal water. All very important for our alchemy to brew some potions in the future. So definitely worth visiting this hut. Let's see if this hut has some good stuff as well. Some oran and a parcel and the corner. Well, 6 orans. Not bad, but not great either. Not a fireplace. Maybe I... Yeah, let's rest at the fireplace. And we have new talents, so I can level up. 3 bronze talents to choose from. So there are strength attacks. So we could, that would be basically more strength and more vitality, which is pretty good. Immunity to pain, works only when Geralt is intoxicated. That's not really useful. We have dexterity, already got those 2. Unlocks the ability to acquire greed from monsters. That's very good. Could also dexterity level 2, attack plus 5%, dodge plus 5%, resistance to bleeding, and incineration resistance. Could be worth it. Stamina, heavyweight, duration of alcohol intoxication minus 50%. Well, mutation allows Geralt to consume selected ingredients when drawing instead of brewing potions out of them. Not bad, but also not great. Absorption enables Geralt to draw from place of power twice daily, and poison resistance. Well, not a big fan. All of those. Base side intensity plus 10%. That's pretty good. Especially because the art sign is very effective in this game. Guys, students, so we need more here. Provide chance of calling stun. I will get this. For now we only have the steel sword, so we could level up our attacks a little bit more. 15% damage plus 20%, that's quite a lot actually. Yeah, let's do Hail of Blows 1. 20% damage. It's good, and I think I will take the base sign intensity plus 10%. We could also see if we can brew some potions, but we don't have much ingredients yet. We could Yeah, let's meditate till midnight and go back and maybe kill the drowners now. Maybe also a good place to save, I wanted to say, but barely get off our little bonfire and we get attacked by a Barghest. So... But now we have 5 Barghest scouts, and that means we can give them back for one of the quests. So now... Yeah, now I can pull out my thought on the road. I move a little bit quicker. So... Normally the drowners should be around here, I think. Yeah, there they are. Yes. Okay, I wanted to attack the drowner down. Let's able to do that now. They do quite some damage here. Let's do some nice bullets. But it seems like we're okay. Good. So now I can get some drowner brains. More drowner brains. There's some remains. So, the drowner contract. I should see the Reverend and collect my reward. Great. Whoa! Whoa! Don't you scare me. Even more. Whoa! It won't stop. Hello Saki, welcome to the stream. I think I will have to use some swallow. And let's do some damage here. He jumps away, damn it. Oh, why do I have the groove stone? I didn't want to have the groove stone here. That's why I didn't attack properly. R to the face! That's the art of art. And strangers in the night. Oh, we...
Kedmil Havkarin.
Greetings.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I don't speak
Saki?
your language.
Saki?
Nendwan Nesavatgan.
Suke?
You'll not
How do you
intimidate
spell
us,
that?
Witcher. Where's
Saki, I
Haran
would
Brog?
think,
He
right?
promised us some hawker's specialties.
I'm not sure I like your tone. Haran didn't mention you. I was hunting drowners.
Vat tel nain. You're no Ensaid, but you're not Dwan filth either. We'll just take our weapons, and let's part in peace.
The goods are Haran's. Sorry, Ensaid, but I can't let you touch those crates.
Listen carefully, Vatgern. We're part of a 20-elf unit. Our brothers suffer
Welcome
from
back,
disease and
Langwolf.
hunger. These crates contain food, medicine, and weapons. We want them now, for we can't approach Vizima's walls every day.
I guess I see your point.
Good. We have no choice. But you do.
So now I have to make a decision. Do I let them take the goods, or do I honor my contract? So I could say, fine, take the goods, or sorry, I'm working for Haran, you'll have to find your hawker specialties elsewhere. So I usually play those games the way I interpret the character I'm playing, so in this case, how I would think Geralt would answer. And I think in this case we don't know much about the Scoia'taels around here, we don't know much about this guy, and we have our contract to salvage these goods. We know that Heron is a bad guy, or at least some shady guy. Yeah, I think we just honor our contracts and stay out of their business.
Sorry, I'm working for Heron. You'll have to find your hawker's specialties elsewhere.
Willing to die for that greedy Dwan? You're not one of them.
I don't want to die, but... no, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Don't
touch those crates.
We'll slay you and then Harin, as a lesson to all traitors. Sparley!
Sparley? I don't think that means you're welcome. I always thought that the dwarves that look like that more look like garden gnomes. Oh, we melted him. So there's an archer. Apparently he hit me with that.
You move with a fly, molasses.
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh! Oh. Nice finishing move. So, oh, there are more. Damn it, didn't see that guy. Oh, and he's taking a walk at the beach. Nice. Done with him. Oh, he's exhausted. That's nice that he watches us. Don't let us disturb you while you walk. In the middle of the night, we're killing each other. So let's get all their stuff. They are pretty much dead, yeah. So, no. There's a Tamarian steel sword. No remains. Ah, yeah, that was the drowner. What drowner brains? Can't have enough of those. Need more brains. I like the roads. Woo. Oh yes, and a forward roll. Jump down here, get this stuff. Anything else? Ah yeah, he also has... can we take the steel sword? Yes, I can. So that worked out pretty good, I think. We got the drowner brains and also were able to honor the contract for to Heron. So now I might just go to the fireplace and talk to them again. I don't think the person I wanted to talk to at the bridge is there right now, but we can take a look. Oh, and what I wanted to do before I was rudely interrupted by the Barghest around here. Oh, there's another Barghest, and I get rudely interrupted again. Those damn Barghests. They have no manners. So what I wanted to do twice now, and I hope I get... No, I won't be disturbed again. I want to save the game before it crashes and everything is lost. So, saving the game. Great, we're saved. And now I can take a look at the bridge. If there's anyone to talk to. Mikul?
Halt!
Yeah,
wow.
I wanted to talk to you.
What do you mean, what?
What do you mean?
I want to enter the city.
There's a... what do they call that? A quarter line.
Quarter
Will
line,
it last
yeah.
long, this quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
people with passes. They're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Label, is it too dark? I already upped the gamma before I played. Shall I make it a little bit brighter? Does the Reverend know you're here? Yes,
of course.
I don't believe you. He give you anything?
So we still do. So we should have gotten the ring, I'm pretty sure, but we didn't. It's kind of dark, but I think it's no. Yeah, I mean, for me it's pretty bright already, but when I tested it, it was extremely dark, so I already made it a bit brighter. I can up it a little bit, I think. Let's be safe. Let's go one more. So, but no, so I still don't know why I don't have the ring. I should have gotten the ring, but I didn't, and now I don't know how to get it. I don't want to pay for all this stuff. Maybe I will just rest first, talk to Heron again, and then try to talk to the Reverend second time. I think we also have to go to him because of the Drowner contract, so maybe we'll do it. No, Lane, now I already worried about it. Now it's too late. Yes, the one ring to rule them all. And at one point I knew the whole phrase. Shame on myself. No, he talked about giving me the sigil ring, and I'm pretty sure he should have given it to me, but I don't have it. It may have been because my inventory was full, but now it's not on the ground, and I can't seem to get it. I already visited him another time, so I hope we can just, if we have to just bribe our way through the dialogues we would normally solve with the ring. So let's see. Heron should be here.
Witcher!
I killed the Drowners and encountered elves.
I killed the Drowners and encountered elves.
Elves? I don't believe I know any elves.
They were expecting you. Who are they?
Scoia'tael. Squirrels. Young non-humans.
Oh, no.
Freedom fighters. Those who deal with them are hanged. Betray me and you'll hang too.
Yeah, I kept the
I'll keep
delay
quiet.
on a minimum.
If it's dangerous, why do you trade with them?
I have to make a living somehow.
Either way, I did my job.
My crates are safe then?
Maybe he means 11
underestimated
elves.
you, Witcher. Incidentally, what happened to the elves?
We had a disagreement. They're
Yes,
dead.
Lane, I can use the Force.
Their friends are
If
likely
you
to
haven't
return
played
for
the
the
game,
goods when they arrive. We
this
can
is
blame it on the
basically
drowners.
a Star Wars
No
game.
business of mine.
I know you like them
I
a
want
lot.
my payment.
You're the biggest
Then
Star
you can
Wars
tell
fan
me about Salamandra.
I know.
Here's your
And,
gold.
I just
Salamandra collect tribute
it's a
from
mod
the villagers.
to turn off the lightsabers.
Disobey,
their
and
normal
they
swords.
slit your throat.
So it's
Set
basically
your
just a
house
mod for
ablaze.
Knights of the Old
Where
Republic.
can I find them?
Ask the Reverend. He'll decide what you should know, but I wouldn't mind them gone.
Okay, so I do have to talk to the Reverend even more. My friend seeks a dwarf. Hoke. Hoke or Hook?
My friend seeks a dwarf. Hoog. A Scoia'tael.
I'll ask around. Maybe I'll learn something.
Okay. Oh, we gained a level. Got some orens. I have a bad feeling about this as well. Luckily, I am way more precise with my steel and silver sword than the stormtroopers are with their blasters. It's kind of relaxing with this music, walking around in tall grass, encountering new areas. Ha! Shots fired! That's a pun! We have a pun! That always makes me happy. So now I wanted to talk to the Reverend again and hope that I can get this damn ring.
Speak quickly.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire of a very...
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
Yeah, for puns you are at the right place here, Saki.
I have drowner heads. My reward?
Here. May the Eternal Fire illuminate your path.
So yeah, it seems like I can't
Knights should fight monsters.
Get the ring.
Are crude.
I hope that it won't be a problem, because otherwise we might be fucked. To put it very, very
Someone should deal with these vagrants.
lightly. Yeah, so we can't get the ring, so I will talk to Mikkel again and try to bribe him. At least we got some money for the contracts we fulfilled. And I can also sell some stuff to Heron. Also, thank you for the follow, Zoki. I totally missed that earlier.
Witcher!
No, I didn't want to rest, to be honest, but now that I have, I can level up. Yeah, let's do Silent Intensity. I like to have a very strong art sign, because it's very useful in this game. Rising Moon, Silent Intensity plus 100%, that would be great. Herbalism enables identification and gathering of herbs. Yeah, that's what I want. Monster lore provides knowledge about selected, not yet encountered monsters, also pretty good. And oil preparation enables creation of oils. At least herbalism. Lane Wolf says, what the Polish lore. Surprising for you, man? A lot of Americans went crazy about it because they didn't know it, but for us Europeans it's different. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that I know much about Polish lore, but I think in general most of the Central and Northern European lore and fairy tales and all the stuff, it's pretty similar. You have similar elements, and I do agree that probably the North American audience was we were surprised by it, and it was newer to them than it was for me. Especially in the books, there are a lot of references to very famous tales and that are pretty common around here, so it wasn't so surprising for me. Now I can art level 2, angle 90 degrees, and that was it. Since I didn't want to meditate, I only spent an hour around here. Oh, Heron also took a nap, so we're all fresh. And now
Witcher.
I want to...
What do you sell?
Anything, really, but in these
Sell some
hard
stuff.
times, I have a rather
And we can also
limited
ask if he has
selection.
some
Show
more
me.
work
The
for us.
customer's always right.
So let's see. Let's sell the Temerian Steel Sword. The Temerian Iron Dagger. Okay, so... Other than that, we can't sell much. Could buy the blue meteorite, but I'm waiting with that since I probably have to bribe all the person I usually would use the ring. Yeah, it's a nice touch that it's not the usual fantasy world with the usual fantasy monsters. You have a lot of very similar fantasy realms where you have very similar characters and very similar monsters, very similar places. And that's one thing I really liked, especially about the books and the games, of course, as well. That it's a little bit different, but not too different that you wouldn't recognize it as a pretty classic fantasy RPG or fantasy story. But it's different enough that you feel that it's fresh and something new for you. And what the hell is a Akasombo? Well, we have had that question earlier, and I told the story that I encountered a beer from Ghana that is called Akasombo, and the day after I discovered the beer and drank the beer, of course, I had to sign up for something, and I needed a new nickname, and I tried it, and of course it wasn't taken, and since then I pretty much use this as my nickname for a lot of things. So let's talk to Mikkel again.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Of course.
I don't believe you. He give you anything?
He should have given me something, but he didn't, so I probably have to pay you. Well, let's... I don't know how much. Let's try 40 orens.
From the Reverend?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Thank you, yeah, it has a nice sound to it. I mean, by now I'm used to it. When I discovered the beer and started with the Akasombo nickname, it was, I want to say, at least, well, like 7-8 years or so ago. Something around that, so it's a time, and by now I'm kind of used to it. So the Reverend said you could use help. Where might I get a pass? Got any problems around here? And I found strange dice, dwarven handiwork. So let's get to what the Reverend said.
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those dead uns.
Dead uns?
Yeah. Commander
true,
told me
like,
to clear the
earlier
crypt down
we
the road.
made a little game
I've
of
never
who
fought beasts
would
before. Too scared.
get where I did the nickname
uns, you
from, but
say?
Please, sir.
by now the mystery is solved, so no more points for discovering the origin of my nickname. I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange you'll pay me 200 orens. And tell the Reverend I helped you.
I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange you'll pay me 200 orens.
By the way,
and
that's
tell the Reverend
a
I
small
helped you.
detail, but
Sure,
I really
sir,
like that he
I'll tell him what I know, which will be
literally
little,
says
and I don't have much
what's
gold neither.
in the
But no
dialogue
matter,
box,
just so
because
long
there
as
are a
the
lot
dead
of
ones are
games
slayed, eh?
See you later.
where that isn't the case. You basically get just a summary of what you're going to say, and it happens to me a lot that I choose an option and then the character says something fairly different in meaning, and I got frustrated that I chose the option because it wasn't my intent to choose it. And here you at least know the first sentence that he will speak. And as you can see now that I have the skill, I was also able to get the herb. Can't get this because I don't know about it yet. So let's see. Quests. The buried memories. I promised Mikkel I kill the ghouls that have made the crypt their lair. I must kill the ghouls in the crypt at Mikkel's request. Right. I wanted to check on my potion situation, so I have 4 swallowed potions. Significantly increases vitality, regeneration, and I have an unknown potion. I could use it to find out what it is. White gall, a chemical base used to make other potions, and another unknown potion. That's it, I think, in regards of potions. So I will, this could be a tawny owl, if you ask me. So I will use that and see what it is. So I wanted to. Okay, now I used it. Do I know what it is? It was white honey. Reduce toxicity to 0 and cancels the effects of other potions. And what is this? I probably don't know. Oh, that's a blizzard potion. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate because the effect is nice in combat, but when you're not in combat, it's a bit annoying. So I will just rest at the bonfire for a second. Meditate for another hour. But hey, we learned more about the potions we had, and now, yeah, I think I will just go to the crypt and see what's going on there. So we're here. There's another shrine we will meet later, and the crypt is here. So I think I will go to the crypt, see what's inside there, and then head back to the inn to talk to the people there. Maybe, I think Zoltan should be around there, so maybe we can talk to him about the dice game. I'm really excited about that one. Probably more excited than I should be, but it's been a while. There was also a way to just pick them up without the menu. I have to press Control to actually do that. Unknown herb, more hellebore. I really feel this game has a nice atmosphere to it. Even now that it's a bit older, it just feels nice. And of course, the textures aren't like new games or the level of detail, but I think
Who's this?
It feels nice. It feels natural and like a living, breathing place. So where do I have to go now? Already lost. What's happened there? Thank you, Smarty, for the $1 donation. I highly appreciate this. You're the first person to donate something. Thank you very much. Oh, that should be a place of hope. So yeah, now we learn that I can change the the status of the Witcher medallion. Current mode detecting. Do I want that? Yeah, let's keep it that way. I think. Not sure. So, Smarty, I assume that you're from Germany as well, since you called it Brüderliebe. You found a place of power. What would you like to do? Perform the ritual of magic. Of course. What else would you want to do? So now, I think we have, our sign intensity increased by 100%, which is a lot. Now I remember that in this game it is pretty... It's Akozombro! My real brother. Great, awesome. Nice that you joined. But now I lost my train of thought. I just thought about that. I probably need a cat potion to really do stuff inside there. So probably I changed my plans and I will head back to the tavern because there's the herbalist and by now we should be able to acquire some books and that might help us to brew some more potions. On the way I can collect some herbs to actually do them. Celandine, more celandine. So now let's see. That's Abigail's hut. We can talk to her first. She also has a book for us, and maybe we can sell some food or something. Oh, Alvin is now here. What's going on here?
What do you want?
First, show me your wares. So she... Now is a question, what kind of book do I want? I think I will not buy those for now because we don't have much money. I will just buy the field plans book. I think that's the most useful one for now. So now we can read it. That's not the book. That's not the book. That's the book. So now we knew about white myrtle, balis fruit, crow's eye, berbacane, and Union Trisunes. While ago now I want to watch some True Detective, and then I want to read a really good book. Have a nice one. Thank you for stopping by, Ingo, my brother, my Akazombro. Have a nice day.
You saved me, right?
So,
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
Okay, so he does not seem to be bothered much by the fact that his family just left him. We don't have to worry about him, I think. So now we are able to collect some other plants now that we know about them, and that will help us brewing new potions we haven't brewed before. Celandine. Okay. I think that's More white myrtle, yes. Very good. So now we're back at the tavern. Let's talk to the dwarven blacksmith again. Who are the... why do the locals persecute? I thought I talked about this with him, but
who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists, or firebrands you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
Will I find any around here?
You aiming to catch me off guard or just nosy? In any case, I'll not answer you.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Okay, so why do locals persecute non-humans?
Why do the locals persecute non-humans?
Why do pricks go in cunts? It's the natural order of things.
Okay.
Humans have always hated dwarves and elves. Not for me to know why.
I'm not sure I understand.
Then ponder it on your own, or discuss it with that maggot Brog. I don't talk to strangers about these things.
Fine.
Yes?
Let's talk about
weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
I'll look around
for some more.
Another thing. For 35 orens, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly legal, but I really need the gold.
Oh, so he seems quite desperate. So let's buy it. 35 orange isn't that much.
Improves the quality
and
of
we got
synthrid
oil. Oh, that's that. It's a blade coating. Causes crippling pain to wounded creatures. So wounded is a status effect, and now you can do more damage against them. Not particularly helpful, but it's a nice thing to have. Let's sell some food. We are still pretty short on gold. So here are subterranean plants and field plants. We've already read this. So we only would need this one, and we can't afford it right now. So there's the fireplace. Oh man. Hey Wolf, what did you say? What do I have to approve? A message has been blocked. Humans always hate everything and everyone that isn't a human in fantasy. Have you guys noticed humans are cunts? I allow that. Can talk freely around here. It's a safe place for all kinds of swear words. Only in the right context, of course. Not insulting anyone else, but in this case it's fine.
Geralt!
Oh, so Zoltan is around here. We can drink with him. We might do this. But first, I want to talk about dice with him.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
Because obviously
It's
the
poker
minigame
with dice.
quests are the
Very
most important
entertaining.
ones.
Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Oh yes, now the dice playing begins. The real game starts here. Of course we will bet all that we can. Click to roll dice. So let's see. We have 2 6s and 2 3s, which is well enough. We've got 2 pairs and he got 1 pair. And only 1 pair of 2s, so let's raise the bet, and we will only throw this dice. Hope that will be enough. Ow! That was close. So he goes all in with his 2s, and he got 3 4s. This fucker. Ha! So now we have 3 2s, and he has a 5 high straight. Of course he has. Oh, damn it. Sorry guys, but now I have to play dice poker until I'm rich. So please, another 2. Full house. Is that enough to keep this straight? I'm not sure. It seems, because he threw it again. And 1. So it's 1-1 heading into the final round. What do we have here? It's 1 pair of 2s. That's not very good. And he got 2 pairs. Let's go all in. Everything we have. Not messing around here. So he has 2 2s and 2 5s. Let's hope that we maybe get another 2. We got another 2. So he got another 5. No. Ah, damn it. I have to play again. I have to play again. I need my money back. Play dice. Okay, so that's a good start. 3 3s. What does he have? He has 1 pair. So now we go for broke. So we won this round. Very good. A pair of 2s only. It's not very good. He has 2 pairs. Since we don't have enough money, we have to bet 0. And we hope for another 2. If we don't get... And now he wants to embarrass me. And he got 4 5s. He's clearly cheating. Cheating, is he? Telling me. Okay, that's a good start. 3 1s. And he got 1 pair. So now we can throw these 2. And, not much. We have to hope that... I mean, he needs 2 1s to actually win. So we win and we get our money back, at least some. But it was expensive. But for now I want to talk to him a little bit more. Since now Zoltan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared?
Zoltan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared?
I'm not sure how to tell you, but you died, Geralt. 5 years ago, during the massacre in Rivia, I saw some scoundrel stick a pitchfork in your gut. You bled to death on a dirty street before my eyes. Or so I thought. And I've seen enough corpses to know that there are some unexplained cases. From what I remember, Witcher mutations significantly changed your body, but that makes it no easier to believe you survived.
Okay. Can you play poker for serious money?
Can you play poker for serious money?
You'd be surprised how popular it is. Fortunes have been made and lost. There are those that take it very seriously indeed.
How do I join?
How do I join the game?
Join? Geralt, it's not a sect. Ask around, though professionals aren't likely to waste time playing novices.
Any idea where I could start?
Around here? Odo, he's got rich somehow. And I know Harren and Mickle play. And there's me. They're all small frays sides me. But don't fret, I'll give you an edge. The real action is in Vizima.
When will I no longer be a novice?
Win a few times and word will get around. You need to get 3-4 games under your belt. You'll get the idea.
Okay. But now I also want to have a drink with him.
Geralt!
Let's see if we can have some fun.
I will not play dice. I'm broke. Another day, perhaps.
Okay, still nothing. Come on. Still nothing.
Tried that? That's round one.
Still nothing. Well. Grandmaster race anyway. Best mini in make it. Yeah, I agree, but dice poker was also very addictive. Oh, now we are either dead.
Incredible.
No,
Outdrunk by old Geralt.
It wasn't easy.
Damn. I once swore on this stone that no human would outdrink me.
A diamond. I can't accept this. And I'm no human.
Fuck ticket. A pledge is a pledge.
Oh, that's nice. I'll take it. And now we're stumbling around like a fool. But I think I will, I need to make a small break. I have to go to the restroom. We'll be back in a few seconds, actually. See ya then. And I'm back already. I think I had too much coffee today. Almost 2 cans of coffee might have been too much. Is there anything
can I
new
get
you
you?
can tell us? Beer. Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment?
Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment?
Not likely. I'm a decent girl. I'm at work now.
I'm a decent witcher. Don't be angry, only a polite man could ignore you. You mean to say you stopped being decent after work? Oh yeah.
You mean to say you stop being decent after work?
How dare you? What a bore.
Oh, come on.
I will not play dice.
Go plow yourself,
I'm
pervert.
broke.
Oh,
Another date.
A
pervert.
fine opportunity to recover your losses.
Tried that? That's why I'm broke.
I could drink.
No.
Any news?
Talk to Luvarden. Nothing yet. Maybe we can actually sell him some stuff. Yeah, we can sell him these rings. They're worth a bit. So the ruby ring. Maybe they have a sigil ring as well, but I don't think so. So more. Who was it who liked some flowers? I think it was the peasant girl, right? 50 orange. Well, let's take Daisy. That's enough. I mean, I like her, but I don't like her that much. Geralt is always in his whoring time lane.
What brings you here?
Especially with his sorceress fetish. Yeah, he was the guy with the glue.
That formula
To
needs
whom
rethinking.
do I have to give the Bargus Scouts? Bargus contract. 10 Bargus Scouts. Okay, we don't have enough for that. And we have to bring it to Eligor. Also, Game of Dice. I know poker basics. Time to put them to use. Also, I should see Odo and Miko. I already seen Miko. Haven't seen Odo yet. Isn't there also like a storage?
I should hurry.
I can put some stuff in. Maybe
What
the
can I
books
do
at
for
least. Ah, yeah. I'd like to get some things stored. Let's put all the books in here. Don't need them right now. Can't sell them right now either. So, yeah. Hey, calm down a little bit, Jennifer and Triss. That's right. I mean, also he got a little older. Certain things aren't as easy as during his young ages. So now, while we're stumbling through the tavern, we could also quickly see if Shani has anything to say. And if that's not the case... I mean, I've already beat Zoltan now, but before I talked to him about beating guys to advance, so maybe I have to beat him again.
Did you want to ask me something?
Where's
Alvin?
Abigail, a local soothsayer, offered to care for him. I hope I did right in trusting the boy to her. She seems strange.
I'll look in on them.
Thanks, Geralt.
Oh, we already were
We'll speak later.
Maybe I have to go there again. Do some music.
Incredible. Outdrunk by old Geralt.
Okay, so he's still drunk as well. At least we're not alone. At the bar. Let's stumble out of here and then rest at the bonfire for an hour to get rid of the drunk status. And then, I don't know, maybe we pay Odo a visit. That might be... Or we go into the dungeon. Yeah, I will look if I can make some cat potions for the dungeon. Or at least a cat potion.
Be alert.
And if I can, I will do that, and then we can head there. If I cannot, I will go visit Odo.
Be alert.
No, I enough shots for now. I think that were like 10 beers we drank in 30 seconds. So we could make a cat potion, but we don't have enough ingredients. So have also the... Okay, so this is vitriol, ether. If I recall correctly, now they have the first effect, which would be ether, and the secondary effect, which would be albedo, and depending on how we mix up the secondary effects, we can get some extra bonuses from it. So read this. Let's see. I think at this point can't do much other. Albedo, that's all Negredo. Vitriol, Rebus. I mean, we could do this, then maybe find... Can do this, so that's all albedo. This will give us a bonus. I'm not sure which bonus though. So let's make a Tawny Owl. Did we make a Tawny Owl? I think so. Tawny Owl, yeah. Albedo at the dominant significantly increases endurance regeneration. Well, that's pretty good. So we have that. So I think for now that's enough. We need some Quibris for the cat potion. So for now, I think I will just...
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Pay Odo a visit. Let's see where he is. Have to go there. Okay. Let's move over there. So we're quite a bit dizzy.
I should hurry.
But I think we have a little hangover.
Damn, I'm
but
thirsty.
That's not too bad. So here we have lots of a secluded homestead. Yeah, that's where we wanted to go. Some white myrtle, some hellebore. Even more. Especially now in the beginning, we for sure need all these plants and herbs to just... Oh, those dog. What's wrong with you? You seem a little bit upset. There's a locked house. There's a dog house. Yeah, let's talk with Odo.
From the blood and dents, this armor's a warrior's. But this fatso's more familiar with tankard than sword.
I think so too. Off the barrel here. We stock our supply of beer. and flint, of course. And let's talk to Odo.
Who goes there?
I'm a witcher, a monster slayer.
Why enter my home armed? I have nothing worth stealing.
Calm down. I've no desire to hurt you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
I don't talk to strangers.
I'm Geralt. Now you know my name.
Have a drink with me, Master Geralt.
Yeah.
I detest spies, and we all know spies don't drink.
Of
Let's
course.
drink then.
So, we barely survived our last night of drinking with Dalton, and now we're drunk again.
Forgot the most important. Seen the Reverend?
Well,
Of course.
He told us to question strangers.
Well, since we don't have the goddamn ring.
Enough.
What?
Of course.
So maybe we have to use some stronger
Enough.
alcohol? Okay, that doesn't work either.
Of course.
Do we have stronger alcohol or water? I don't think he will like that. Same goes for raspberry juice. Toussaint Red. And Champion. Tamarind Rye. Yeah, he wants the strong stuff. But now I don't have any strong stuff. Oof. Maybe we can now take the...
Enough.
Oh, damn it. This whole ring thing really annoys me because now we have to buy more strong alcohol to actually talk to him more. But anyway, shit happens, I guess. So let's head back to the tavern, get some strong alcohol, and then talk to Odo again. And at least we get some more flowers on our way. Open the goddamn gate. So now there's a mercenary inside the door. That's questionable. Let's go around that. Let's open up the door to the tavern, the country inn. So let's talk to Vesna. I hope she talks again with us. Yeah. Let's see. She has some strong alcohol, which is, of course, it's expensive. We need more tamarind rye. Let's buy all that we can, so we're on the safe side. Let's get this, and we can also buy one of those. So now we're completely broke. Spend all our money on goddamn alcohol, and there's an antiquary.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Ooh, he sells books, so now I can... Let's get our books back and sell them to the guy. Inventory is full, but let's put the shawls over here. Now can take them out if we need them.
Who's this?
So
My
yes, let's. He buys our books. They're in our glossary anyway, so no need to holding on to them. Frightener. So this item, and so this item as well. So now we do have some more money, that's good. Basics of alchemy, that could be pretty useful. So, how much does the... Oh, sorry, we already read this. A recent history we could buy for 40 aurum. The history of the world we could buy. Bargus. Maybe. Fairy tales and stories. Invention of spheres. The Arcanian alchemy. 200 aurums. That's a lot. And Fragment's Vision, the Book of Swallow. Didn't we read this? We sold it to him. With animals. Well, let's buy the expensive one. So we have this. Read it. And Queen and Synfruit oil, and let's sell it again. Back at 60 orange. And now we can bribe this drunk Odo with our strong alcohol. I think we should have enough of it, so now it shouldn't be a problem, but more hellebore. White myrtle. More hellebore. Hellebore. Odo.
Forgot the most?
Of course.
So now we can get drunk again. Finally. It's been a long time. Yes. Even more. Another one? Ah.
Hell with it. At least I'll have coin for liquor.
The Reverend sent me to help you. You're a soldier. Any monsters around? You play dice. We definitely want to play dice with him. Odo, it seems you wanted to cheat, Mr. Reverend. So let's first talk about the Reverend.
The Reverend sent me to help you.
He's always thinking of me. I have this gardening problem.
I'm no gardener.
Let me finish. Some time ago, strange plants erupted in my garden. These plants, they're alive. Useful they were at first, devouring moles and insects.
What's the problem then?
Now they're as big as a man with giant branches. Luckily, they're buried underground in daytime, but I'm afraid to go near.
Oh, I see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do for 120 orens.
I'll pay 50 orens. Let's drink to that.
Oof, more alcohol. Now if he does it myself.
120 and not an oren less.
2 weeds for 70 orens.
I said 120.
I need to live. I need to drink. My final offer is 80. Cheers.
Welcome back, Luckless. Doing the Napoleon or Tris.
Strong stuff. How about
I have
100?
to stay
Deal.
neutral on this, of course.
One last shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oof. Completely wasted. But I hope we can get rid of the toxicity. Reduces toxicity to 0 and cancel the effects of other potions. So I hope also gets rid of our drunk status. It does not. Awesome. Exactly what I did not want. Those fuckers are pretty strong. And we're not good prepared. So Lane votes Chris as well. Maybe I vote Yen then. I like Chris more, but now that I play Geralt, I have to choose like Geralt, and I think his decision would be Jennifer. He's a redhead and has a great personality. Chris is the only choice. Yeah, I mean, Chris even has two great personalities. Oh fuck, we're almost dead. Oof, that was a tough one. Fighting those things drunk isn't the best idea. Fighting drunk isn't the best idea, anyway. So now back to stumbling around. But with our sword art, we can move pretty fast. Luckily we have a fireplace near. Die-hard Witcher fans will tell you again, but they don't know. That was said. Don't tell that to the die-hard Witcher fans. There are wild discussions out there on the internet of a fan base who is split between Yennefer and Triss fans, and they all want to kill each other. So let's sleep till morning. We killed those damn plants for him, so I hope he pays us now. Not only did we kill the plants, but we killed them drunk.
Speak your mind.
I agree, Lucas. That's not the best drunken night. I've slain the monsters in the garden. Pay up.
I've slain the monsters in the garden. Pay up.
You want your 80 orens?
No.
We agreed on 100.
Yes.
We drank some ale, but my memory rarely deceives me.
Now listen here.
All right, here's your coin. I told you not to slay monsters while drunk at night, but you insisted. You frighten me.
I risk my neck for you, and you try to cheat me. Don't forget to tell the Reverend I helped you.
But we're not done here, because we want to ask some questions. Are you a soldier?
You a soldier?
What's it to you?
I noticed that suit of armor.
My brother's. He fought at Brenner and other places. Oh, I detest soldiers, except my brother.
Relax, I'm no soldier.
Speak your mind.
Okay. Any
monsters around?
The howling from the village turns my milk sour.
Anything stranger than that?
The fog was so dense one time I strayed to the witch's house, where a great beast stared in her window.
Tell me more.
Well, I wasn't about to stay. I turned round so fast I nearly left my legs behind. But it was as big as a horse, billowed smoke and sparks like a hearth.
Later.
Stop.
Speak your mind.
I still have questions. Let's
you play dice.
Pagan custom. I'll hear none of it. It's like the Reverend says. Weed it out. Weed it out.
You know what this is?
Take it to the dwarves. I'll say no more.
Okay. Odo, it seems you wanted to cheat Mr. Gervant.
It seems you wanted to cheat Mr. Gervant.
What? When?
Weed it out, you hypocrite. Zoltan told me you play dice gladly.
Yes.
Speak your mind.
So now we can play dice poker, and further indulge in our addiction. That's a great start. A full house right off the head, so he has a pair and we have a full house. I think we can raise the bets. Okay, he passes. 1 round already won. And another great... I'm killing it. But he has 3 of a kind as well, so there is danger. Yeah, let's throw those 2. And we have another full house. And he has 4 kind. God damn it. So 1 pair. That's not very impressive. And he has a pair as well. Yeah, let's throw these dice. Nothing. This won't end well. Or it will! We win! Ha! Victory! So now we have some updates here for our quests. Dice poker. I beat Odo, I need to find other opponents. I think Zoltan mentioned that Miko was playing dice poker as well. And we have to speak to Miko. But he already told us what he wants. He wants us to go into the crypt. And yeah, we might be able to do that now. What's going on here? Oh no.
That dog seems to be looking for something. Watch those Equinops thorns, pup.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
What are you guarding?
Yes, what are you guarding? So maybe... Is there something inside? No. Nothing behind either. Oh, well, I guess we have to move on. Pick up the white myrtle. Yeah, it seems like I will not be able to brew the cat potion, but maybe we can do it without. But first, before I want to go to the crypt, I want to visit the peasant girl, because now I've acquired a flower for her. And because Geralt is of course the romantic sort, he wants to make her a present. But to do that, I need to find her first, which will be a challenge. I don't even know if I'm right here. I think so. Path to cave. Oh, there's another place of power. Let's rest there. Perform Ritual of Magic. Red Myrtle, 17. So let's see what's here to discover. Okay. Circle of the Windy Wanderer. So, what's that exactly? Blast of air. Arc sign intensity increased by 50%. That's good. Some more Salandine. And white model. Okay, let's head back. Don't have to look into the cave just now. We'll be visiting that later. Now I want to visit the peasant girl. I want to make her a little present. Flower. Make her happy. And maybe make her happy in other ways as well. If everything goes as I plan. Okay, so...
Oh, it'll rain away.
We're a bandits.
Okay, no. No, I don't want to give her a present.
Armed as you are...
Greetings,
handsome traveller.
First kind words I've heard around here.
I like travellers. One showered me with flowers.
And I will try to do the same.
Thank you. They're lovely, though I favour tulips. They remind me of passionate days.
Seen any recently?
Yes. I saw some blooming in a garden by a gathering of huts here in the outskirts.
Tulips. Damn it.
How sad when it rains.
Yes, those eyes are beautiful, lady. Okay, so she wants tulips. Obviously we don't have tulips because they were too... That's a monkey! And he seems to like us. We found a monkey! Don't have time for monkeys. But yeah, now I have to get some tulips, and I'm not quite sure where to get them.
Fresh graves. Plague must have visited.
Does any one of you remember from where I bought the flowers? I'm not sure. Let's see. Could have been from the witch. That's possible. Have to go to her anyway later to... Now let's first visit Crypt. Before we go in, we will definitely save. Jeez, that scared me. Oh, so I think we need Bliss for the cat potion, so they give us the needed ingredients. Oh, and we have new talents. Let's see. We can upgrade our art. This is intensity and the angle would increase. Disarm provides chance of disarming opponent. That's pretty good. I think I will take this. Now damage plus 25%. That's of course very good. Strong steel. Ah yeah, so last yeah, let's think don't use strong steel very often, but let's take one of this and now check out if there's anything else we can get from here. Stamina maybe? No, that's not really helpful now. Maybe dexterity, attack and dodge, resistance to blinding, acceleration, and this is damage plus 5, parry, vitality plus 5. Yeah, let's take this. More vitality can't hurt. Yeah, now we can brew a cat potion. Even brew 2 of them. And we brew another tawny owl and another swallow. We have enough right now. For us, more than enough. And that's it. And before I forget it, let's save. Let's Vizima, save the game. And now prepare. So let's take a swallow potion. Let's take a tawny owl. I wanted to take a tawny owl. Yes, and also... Oh, so it's a different kind of... where is the cat potion? 2 cat potions. Let's take the cat potion, that will help us. Okay, let's go in there. Let's see what the crypt hides from our eyes.
Seems the contents of that bottle caused the woman's death. The ghouls came for her remains.
And we have a murder mystery already. Though it is not surprising that we find corpses in the crypt. However, the circumstances, those are quite curious. There's a ghoul. Let's use the strong style. Whoa! Oh, and now damn it, didn't let me use my art, and now for some weird reason it changed my camera. I can change this after the fight. Jeez, this camera angle is weird. So how can I damn it. How can I get back to my camera? Potion panels, camera. Okay, F. Should it work like that? Okay. No, that's not what I want. Ah, yeah, that's the camera position. Whew. Nearly the camera got me killed. I was barely able to avoid that fate. So now I can venture forth into the crypt, another place of power. Let's perform the ritual of magic, can't hurt. So, not sure, don't think. Can I go through here? Can't. At least not. Oh. How do you? Yes. That's why art is so effective in this game. Yeah, Escom might be the one who did it. He likes to attack from behind, so that might be a clue. He's a suspect for sure. Oh, we get some ghoul stuff. And Circle of Inner Fire. So now we learn the Igni sign, which is basically fire burst. Very useful. A dice box, some orange. So how do I get through here? There was a way. This is blocked as well. I can't use it with my side, so this doesn't work. And here it's only the Circle of Fire. But I have to go there, don't I? Let's see. Buried memories. I must kill the ghouls in the crypt at Mikkel's request. Okay, yeah, I want to do that. But I can't. Why can't I do that? Maybe I have to go back to Mikkel first? No, there's another ghoul. That might be the problem. I should see Mikkel and collect the reward. Yeah. We may have to come back later for the other sector. But that went well. We explored the crypt, found a dead body, we found a glass vial. A small glass vial sometimes used to store poisons. It seems like the girl was poisoned. Get some more police. Yeah, let's talk to Mikkel about all that. What happened there? Maybe he knows something also. Even if he doesn't know anything about the dead girl, at least we fulfilled his request and cleared the crypt of the ghouls. And that also means that we helped all the people the Reverend mentioned to us. But now there's something going on the bridge. So let's see what's... Korkstein, of course. Korkstein is causing trouble, as always.
Leave me be. I won't surrender my workshop for all the treasure in the world.
Oh, you'll give it up, Gramps, or else.
Or what?
A witcher! Kill him!
Not likely.
Defend yourself.
Ooh. Whoa! Uh-oh.
You're ours, Witcher. You should have left Salamandra alone. This bridge will be your grave.
Whoa!
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Don't hurt me.
Yes!
For the gold they pay him.
What? He just ignored it? That can't be right. I may have to change my... Let's kill the mage. Whoa! Lots of action on this bridge. Ha! Easy work.
Thank you, Witcher. You saved me, and my laboratory, my beakers, my treasures.
Anytime.
It was a pleasure.
I know all too well what they're after. To use the stolen secrets, Salamandra needs equipment. Without it, the Witcher's mutagens are useless. They almost grabbed Kalkstein and his treasures. They almost succeeded at Kaer Morhen. Almost makes a huge difference. If I'd stayed and fought the Frightener with Vesemir, I might have faced a different threat today. They were here for me. I made a choice some time back.
Had you known this would happen, would you have chosen differently?
No. It was the right decision, and I'll deal with the consequences.
I'm not surprised at your answer. You don't seem like one to look back. Visit my shop in Vizima for any ingredients you need for your potions at a discount.
Farewell.
Yeah, so that was the first time that we saw the results
Shouldn't
of
have
one of
defended the
our
old
actions.
You come talking again.
What are you going on about?
The old man comes here and talks. Gives me headache. I'll stone him next time.
I wouldn't if I were you. He's a powerful alchemist.
Captain said only admit those with passes.
I know.
They're moving me to Millgate tomorrow. That's where I'll stand. If you have a pass, look for me there.
Okay, I will. So, but... Now let's talk to Mikkel. So... I got rid of the ghouls.
I got rid of the ghouls in the crypt.
100 thanks, Master. Here be a month's pay. Oh, the boys will be happy. They plan to search for treasure in the crypt. Take a pic to one of the walls.
I found a young woman's body inside. The ghouls came for her.
Young woman? No, it can't be. My Ilsa, I loved her.
I wouldn't know her name. It appears she poisoned herself.
No! It was that vile witch! The devil's whore poisoned my Ilsa! No!
I'm sorry for your loss, but I need to know about Salamandra.
They have passes, they do. The only ones. Leave me be. You have the evil eye, you bring bad tidings. Be gone!
Don't forget to tell the Reverend I got rid of those ghouls.
I like how Kalkstein is gesturing wildly behind us while he is crying about his dead girlfriend, maybe.
Not letting me in? The Oxenfurt Inventors Club must have bribed them. What brings you here?
Farewell.
I don't think we have anything to say to him right now. But now we can, first of all, loot all the bodies. We found salamander brooches. That's nice. More of that. So I think if I had chosen differently in the prologue on which way to go, I would have faced a different kind of enemies here. Not exactly sure though how it worked out, but it changes a little bit the encounter on the bridge, and it's basically to show that your actions have consequences. So now I will go back to the Reverend, because now we help all of his friends, and he should be very thankful for that. I'm sure he will be, because he seems like such a nice old man. Maybe... Wait, didn't Dalton say that Mikkel is the one who plays dice as well? Or is it Heron? Oh, well, let's talk to him.
Witcher!
Our mutual friend Zoltan.
Our mutual friend Zoltan sent me.
So he's got you hooked too? Clever little runt. You've no idea what you're getting into. Worse than fist tech.
Relax. I only play when I want to.
That's what they all say. So, shall we?
Yeah, let's play some rounds. Okay. Let's hope it works out well. Okay, that is not very good. Pair of 2s. And he has a pair of 6s. That's not bad too much. Yeah. That didn't work out well. But we can still win. I hope. 3 4s. That's good. But he has 2 pairs. That's dangerous, but I have a good feeling about this, not jinxing this at all. Well, full house. That's good. I like. So we tie the game, and now we again have shitty dice, and he has not too good dice as well, so there is a chance. Let's hope for another 2. Yes, another full house. And we won. That means we should look for more demanding opponents. Oh yes, we should. But now I also wanted to sell some
Witcher
junk to him. No, I didn't. God damn it.
What do you say? Anything?
Show me.
Sell the dagger, also this flint. And that's it. We don't have much more. So let's head back to the Reverend. And I think after talking to the Reverend, I will end the stream for today. It's been already 3.5 hours. So, and we made some progress. But let's see. There's the stall keeper.
That's unforgivable.
There
Lordy,
is
lordy.
the Reverend.
Speak quickly.
Odo's and Heron's monsters are gone. For Mikkel, I cleared the crypt.
Odo's and Heron's monsters are gone. For Mikkel, I cleared the crypt of ghouls.
I must admit I'm impressed. You may yet defeat Salamandra.
Of course.
To do that, I need to know where to find them.
I will say nothing until you eliminate the beast, Witcher. That is my condition.
I'll see you later.
Very helpful. Thank you. So, I have to do the quest about the monster. There it says the dice poker quest was updated. Other than that, we have Dead Hand of the Past. I have to find Ivan's companion in the cavern beneath the city walls. Also, that's... yeah, we can look for that, of course. That's not too far away. The Bargus contract. I must collect 10 Bargus scrolls for Abigail. I think we will easily get that along the way. And also Wanted. Maybe I can find the Professor's enemies by speaking to some city guards in Vizima. Yes. And that will be the main quest we have to do. I must visit the Pipe Chapels, the Eternal Fire. So let's, before ending the stream today, let's see if there's some character journal entries we have to read. Abigail. A witch named Abigail lives in a village on the outskirts. Though the villagers buy herbs and potions from her, she also faces much hostility. Berengar. Berengar was seen on the outskirts earlier. He agreed to kill the beast but then disappeared. Did he fear facing the monster? Heron Brock. Heron Brock is a suspicious character who fears only the Reverend. He sneers at the law and surrounds himself with thugs who protects his shady dealings. Brock lives on the outskirts in a little lakeside settlement that he rules outright. He never strays far from his home. Brock runs a store trading in weapons and alchemical ingredients used to produce bombs. Mikul. Mikul is widely respected because he has become a city guard, and that's quite a career for someone from the outskirts. He seems lazy and lecherous. He cares little about the problems of the outskirts and tends only to his own interests. By day, Mikul stands guard at the gate to Vizima. Odo, the wealthiest person in the outskirts, the grim drunkard who inherited a fortune from his brother. Odo is distrustful and stingy. Or stingy? Not sure. He lives at the end of the village in a house surrounded by a fence with a high gate. And we have also something about Zoltan Shive. I helped a dwarf being attacked by racists. He recognized me as an old friend of his. The dwarf's name is Zoltan Shive. He claims to have witnessed my death years ago in Rivia. Zoltan seems reasonable and pragmatic. He takes the world with a grain of salt and sees irony in most things. Just like other non-humans, he also seems vexed by the racist atmosphere in Temeria. Thank you, Luckless. It was a lot of fun, and yes, it was a long stream, and it's taxing. I feel a very dry mouth already. Concentration is lacking, but it was lots of fun. So when's the face reveal? What face reveal? Not sure what you're talking about now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I want to thank you all for watching, for joining, visiting. Want to thank Loki for following again, Lanewolf for following again, thanking my brother for giving me my first donation of $1. Thank you very much. And also thank you to Luckless for hosting at the start of the stream, and he became mod basically for that. But now Odd leads 1-0 in the mod game, so you maybe have to step up your game, Luckless. So yeah, I think that's it. Maybe I'm even worse than in ending streams than Luckless, but it is my first stream. So thank you again. Thank you for watching. I think I will stream today, tomorrow as well. Not sure what. I have some ideas, but I have to think about what exactly I will stream. For now, I wish you a pleasant rest of the day, rest of the night. Thank you for watching, and see ya.